Well, hey there guys, my name is Ed, and today I picked up the limited edition for Link's Awakening on the Switch. We're gonna open it up and show you everything that's inside. Stay tuned! So today, we are the 20th of September. If you're like me, a Switch owner and a really big Zelda fan, you probably picked up Zelda's Link's Awakening, the remaster version, today. And if you're lucky, you got one pre-ordered and got the limited edition. Honestly guys, I couldn't wait to get out of work today and pick up this game. When work was finally over, I headed over to Game Mania, where I was kindly greeted by my little pre-order I had made a couple months before, and also a really cool Triforce pin. That was like the special pre-order gift you got over at Game Mania this time around. They usually give out a little free thing when they have like a AAA title coming out with a new release. And Zelda's Link's Awakening is definitely one of those AAA titles. Yeah, I know. Now, before we open up the limited edition pack, we're gonna get into where the game actually came from. It's a remaster of the 1993 Zelda game, the first Zelda game to come to the handheld console, the Game Boy. It got a re-release in 1998 called Zelda Link's Awakening DX. Now, what is special about this game? It actually started out as a port of the original NES game, and then, you know, some guys at Nintendo started working on it after hours, turning it around a bit. Yeah, they started changing it up a bit. There's no Hyrule in this game. No, you're actually in the Koholint Island. That's where it takes place, this game. Stranger enough, this Zelda game doesn't even have Zelda in it, and there's no Triforce. So yeah, why did they pop this little thingy in over here? Kind of weird. No, like I was saying before, you're over at Koholint Island, and over here you need to search for 8 musical instruments, and then you need to awaken the Windfish. Zelda, yeah. Getting a bit too far into the story, where does the story take place within the timeline of Zelda? It actually takes place right after Ocarina of Time and Link to the Past, and fits in right before Oracle of Ages and Seasons. Back in the day, it was already one of the bestseller games of 1993. It is one of the best Game Boy games out there, so it was time for a re-release 26 years later. Can't wait to open this up. So this is what it looks like. A really nice cover. You got the egg on top of the island. Yeah, not too much fancy stuff going on the sides. On the back, we can already check out what's in there, but we're gonna open it up anyways, right guys? Okay, so there's a sleeve around the thing over here. This is just the back thing, the back piece really. Over here we have the cover, and on the back we have a really cool owl. So yeah, let's open this up. And on the inside of the top cover, we got a little fishy. And then we can see what's inside this special edition. Of course, you got the game. We got a steelbook shaped like a Game Boy, because that's where it originally came from. Oh, we can grab this out over here. We got the game, and then below that, we actually have the art book. Yeah. In there, we got the art book, nice and heavy. The inside looks kind of like that, and the inside looks kind of like that. It looks pretty neat. All of the cool stuff is in there. You know, the original renderings of how they were gonna do it, looking back to the original game as well, and showcasing all of the little trinkets and, you know, stuff like the characters. So really neat to have this. Definitely cool for any Zelda collector out there. So this is just a steelbook. They haven't made it like you popped in the original cartridge over there. And the inside has some showcasing of some screens of the original game. So yeah, pop that in there, and let's pop this open. So this is what the actual Switch game looks like. Nothing too fancy. I don't think it has a switchable cover. You could turn it around and get that nice cover art again in there. And just a little warranty thing, I guess. Pretty sweet. getting this game today, and not a bad move of Nintendo to put this out right when they started popping out new Switch Lite consoles. Those are also available at the Game Mania. What is the biggest change with this game compared to the last one? Well, we're playing in a 3D environment, but it still plays like the 2D game. They did the same thing with Link Between Two Worlds a couple of years ago, which was really nicely done. I love it. If you played the original game, you probably remember this game being the first Zelda game in which the top-down game actually allowed Link to jump around, and I hope it still does in this one. If you complete all of the underground warrens, you actually get access to the Chamber of Dungeons, which allows you to collect little tiles, which are parts of dungeons, and you can then place them in whichever order you like. You can't really customize the dungeons, but it's one step closer to getting that Zelda Maker game we're all kind of hoping for, Nintendo. So yeah, I hope you like this unboxing. Check out some more videos of mine, maybe check out some of the actual gameplay and people reviewing the game if you want to get into it. I haven't played it yet, but it's probably going to be a blast. So thank you guys so much for watching. I put out videos weekly, so if this is the first one you're checking out, maybe stick around and hit the subscribe button, and I will see you next week. Bye, guys.